What up, YouTube? Trash Talking Circle. Everybody in that Dirty Bird Nation. Everybody in that Rise Up Nation. Everybody in that Brotherhood. How y'all doing this evening? Sergeant AR back with another video. Checking in on all my Falcons fans after a crazy win yesterday versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now, halftime score was 10 to 10. I knew the Falcons were in the game, but I didn't know that they would get the victory, man. I figured the 49ers would edge us, late in the fourth quarter, get a late touchdown and pull out the win. But I underestimated this team, man. This team has a lot of fight in certain situations, man. Now, if they're losing by a huge margin, they usually just give up. But this team has a lot of fight in close games, and Matt Ryan with over 35 game-winning drives over his career within the last 2 minutes. You can never count him out, man. Um, I remember a Chicago game a few years ago, man. He was on the 20-yard line with like 48 seconds left, and still, still led the team down to get a field goal to win the game. Just amazing, man. Matt Ryan, his connection with Julio was on. Freeman had a good game as well. Hooper got robbed on that touchdown catch, but he still had a great game. He let one go right through his hands a couple plays before, where he just ran a seam, and he elevated. He jumped over both the DBs, but he let the ball go right through his hands. So I was super happy for him to make that catch in the final seconds of the game, but they ruled it incomplete. But Julio got the touchdown. They got a late special teams touchdown, Zacchaeus on the fumble recovery. But man, shout out to all the 49ers fans, everybody that does the 49ers podcast. Billy 49 Cents, Iraqi Vet, McCarver, all those guys, man. Shout out to all y'all. JD the Hawk Hater. Everybody that does those 49ers videos, man. Those content creators out there. Shout out to all y'all. But nobody expected the win. Nobody expected this team to play the way they did on both sides of the ball. Now, we did have some critical plays that kept the 49ers in the game. We had a fumble by Keon Barner on a punt return that gave them 7 points. They recovered the fumble and ran it down to the 2 yard line. And then we also had two dropped interceptions on defense. Man, Bleedy Bree Wilson, I'm glad you played defense, man, because your hands are made of stone, man. You dropped two picks, man. But he played well. Um, we just could not stop Kittle for some reason. Devondre, I know this is probably your last year with the Falcons, but wherever you go after this season, man, I hope you learn how to cover tight ends, man. Because right now, you've been a liability for what 14, 15 games, and it's ridiculous, man. But anyway, 30 Birds get the win. That's not really a victory lap or something to celebrate, man. We're 5-9. It was surprising. It was a small bit of light in this dark, disgusting season. But we got the Jacksonville Jaguars coming up next. Uh, so Jaguars at home and then on the road down in Tampa for our last game against the Yucks. So Dirty Birds fans, very excited. All over social media, all over YouTube. Nobody expected us to win this game, and I'm happy we did. So, anyway, Sergeant AR10 checking out with everybody. Have a great, productive, successful week. Stay focused, stay safe. I just want to say shout out to all the subs out there, everybody that tap in on my videos. I keep them simple. I don't talk too long. You know what I'm saying? I don't rehearse. I don't have any notes. It just comes straight from the head, straight from the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I do it off the top of the head. So, Dirty Birds, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to all the 49ers fans. And I will get up with you next with a preview on this Jacksonville game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, our next opponent. So, anyway, salute to everybody. Like I said, salute to all the veterans out there as well. Sergeant AR-10 signing out. Later.